All right, Louisiana Tech and NC State. Next game here on the slate, we've got NC State 19.5-point home favorites, 55 the total in this game. We talked about Clemson. How do they bounce back from that loss in overtime to NC State? How does NC State play in this game? Coming off just this massive win, storming the field, of course, and Raleigh after that win against Clemson in overtime. Huge win for the program. Dave Doran's probably best squad there in years. Good defense, good run game with Ricky Person and company. Devin Leary, I should say, it didn't have to do too much, but did enough throwing the football at quarterback for the Wolfpack in that game. But now they're coming off that huge game, right? They're coming off just this massive win. And now you're going outside ACC play. Let's not forget, this is not a conference game here. This is Louisiana Tech that they're playing in this game. You're stepping outside the conference here and playing the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Can you roar back and be just as focused after just that massive win last week? And when you talk about NC State now, yeah, I know they were laying points in this point spread range against South Florida. But when I look at this point spread here and I see 19.5 with NC State, and they were laying 19 just in the first week of the year against South Florida. You can't tell me Louisiana Tech isn't better than South Florida. Come on. I mean, to me, this is a huge something's happened here, Connor. NC State's had their power rating boosted by that Clemson win on Saturday, clearly. Because this point spread looks a few notches high.
Well, let's look at it, Ian, real quick. For Mississippi State, right? La Tech loses to them by 1, and NC State goes there and gets their ass whipped by Mississippi State. So I look at that. This is the points here. This might even creep. It's creeped just a little bit, half point to 19.5. I doubt it gets to 21, but yeah, keep going. I'd be on the points here.
Yep, there you go. I mean, Connor just said it. Yep, that's what I bet. I bet it already, and I haven't bet it. I'm probably going to put more on the Louisiana Tech side in this game. I just bet it now. Plus 19.5, but I'm getting the sense too that this line's creeping up closer to 20 as opposed to going the other way. So if you like Louisiana Tech, and it seems like Conor and I do, there's no rush, wait it out, and this is Skip Holtz's role. How many times have we said this about Skip Holtz? How good is he as a dog, especially a road underdog? The numbers are spectacular with him in this.
Unreal. I've done so. That's when I take him. What did we talk about last week? They were laying 9.5 to North Texas. This is not where we want La Tech. Stay away. They win 24-17. Don't cover. You want them catching points with Skip Holtz all day. Sign me up. And when they're laying something like that to North Texas, stay away, and you'll be good.
Yeah, you're 100% right about that. And look, Austin Allen played very well, or Aaron Allen, I should say, last week at quarterback against North Texas. Now, Austin Kendall did not play last week, injury. So keep an eye on that. And he's the best quarterback they have. The West Virginia, he played at West Virginia. He played at Oklahoma, both schools in the past. He didn't play last week against North Texas. So I'd like to see him back.
That's key.
Play even more. Because Aaron Allen, I don't know if I'd have that same confidence with the La Tech offense. Because look, NC State defense, even if they're sleepwalking after the big win against Clemson, that's still a really good defense. It's no joke, NC State. So I'd like to see hopefully Austin Kendall back at quarterback. But it's plus the points for me with Louisiana Tech right now. Getting 19.5. They've been already twice as an underdog this year, Louisiana Tech. They nearly beat Mississippi State as 20.5-point underdogs in their first game. And then a couple weeks ago against SMU, they should have won that game. They lose it on a Hail Mary at the end of the game as 10.5-point underdogs. They lose by 2. So this is definitely a Louisiana Tech spot. It's certainly not an NC State spot, coming off the biggest win in the program in many, many years. And a team that just all they do is cover numbers as road underdogs in this price range and this point spread range. So, Conor and I both like in Louisiana Tech here, plus the points in this one.